peeps, this is your girl D coming at you with this sweet, piping hot tea. So sit on down and enjoy the show because Just D Show is raw and uncensored.
This leveled up, I thank God. Straight from the mud, now it's time to get the pie. Sweat in the blood, you can see it in my eye.
What's up, D's peeps? This is your girl D coming at you with this sweet, piping hot tea. So sit on down and enjoy the show because Just D Show is raw and uncensored.
This leveled up,
Can't. Okay, y'all bear with me a moment because, give me a second, hold on. This browser is having a little bit of an issue. Give me just one moment because I'm trying to navigate without it reloading the page. If I temporarily disappear, it's because the browser has reloaded the page. And, when that happens, it unfortunately kicks me out the studio. Then I have to come back. Y'all give me just a moment. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure. Okay, everything's showing up correctly. All right, y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up, my D's peeps? Thank everybody that is tuning in. This is going to be a quick live, and it's 11:11 on the clock. I love when the angels and ancestors show up to confirm with the angel numbers. Absolutely love it. 1111 being the angel number for double alignment and new beginnings. So thank everybody that is tuning in. So this is going to be a Golden Mantras live. I am offering a special for those, because I've talked to quite a few people over this weekend that were saying they were interested in booking either a psychic reading or a video consultation. First of all, thank you to everybody who has inquired about it. Thank you to all of my D's peeps for supporting the platform. Shout out to all the new subscribers. We are almost at 7,000. So thank you so much. I think we're just maybe 7 or 8 subscribers away from hitting 7,000. So thank you again. And for those that are tuning in for the first time, hello. Thank you for coming to my channel. Welcome to D's World. If you were led to my channel, obviously the Most High led you here. And I hope that you were able to find healing and peace. My platform is truly, my foundation is regarding spirituality and healing. Of course, those of y'all that are current subscribers know I also do investigative research. My channel is raw and uncensored. And I've been doing a whole lot of investigating, exposing, uncovering the truth as well. I do promote comedy. Shout out to Country Wayne. Shout out to Zaytoven and the Music Money family. Definitely was happy to see when I shared the reel that I had edited from the Country Wayne skits. And I had made a reel for the YouTube live that I just did a few days ago. I shared it on my Instagram and posted it in my story, and I tagged Country Wayne and Zaytoven, and it was Zaytoven that actually reshared reshared my story to his. So I just want to say shout out to Zaytoven and Country Wayne, because of course this is about the second, actually not even the second, because he shared my story before, but it's funny because when I tag Country Wayne and Zaytoven, it's always Zaytoven that either reaches out in response to reshare the content or reaches out to invite me to the Music Money family weekly Zoom. So I just wanted to take a moment to acknowledge that, because I do appreciate seeing, support being reciprocated. That is definitely what I aim for us to do at all times, is to support one another just in general. So definitely do appreciate that. Also, shout out to all of you that have been commenting on that short, the one that I shared with you guys on the last live. And if you're tuning in for the first time and you didn't catch that live, definitely go catch the replay. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know if it's the weather, but every time that AC kicks on, it triggers my sinuses. So I'm going to just leave it off during the live. Because, yeah, it keeps triggering and causing that post-nasal drip that I'm speaking healing over. So anyway, I do appreciate that. And I appreciate those of you that have been leaving the comments, and especially those of y'all that have been asking where is Drip. I'm telling y'all, every chance I get, I want to remind Country Wayne to bring Drip bike to the skits, because we do miss the comedy. But shout out to Melanin Excellence. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in right now. If you're watching from YouTube, thank you. If you're watching from Rumble, thank you. And if you're watching from Twitch, thank you, because we are multi-streaming tonight. So shout out to all of the D's peeps tuning in on all the platforms. Shout out to the TikTokers and the D's peeps over there. I will be gravitating to TikTok as soon as this live ends. Now, if any of you listening want to book a session tonight, let me know. And when you send your payment, I can actually get you scheduled tonight. I have had a couple of people inquire about possibly booking tonight, but so far no one has actually submitted the payment to book. So I'm going to be honest with y'all, it is first come, first serve. So if you want to get a consultation booked tonight, or if you want to take advantage of my special offer of the $33, the angel number 3333, 3333, if you want to book a 15-minute one. Now, I want to be clear, the 15-minute readings are just over the phone. And if you're on Instagram, that's where we will do the reading. I do not give out my number anymore due to the trolls. So any phone consultation will be on Instagram. So if you are on Instagram, follow me right now. And I'm going to put the proper Instagram on there. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I will get to your guys' comments in just a minute. Because my new, hold on, I'm trying to find it to post. There we go. So my new page on Instagram, I know quite a few of you are already following me. at JustDeeShow, which all of you can actually follow me at JustDeeShow. So you can follow me at JustDeeShow on Instagram. You can follow me at JustDeeShow on TikTok. And you can follow me on Facebook, which is JustDeeShows with an S on the end. Because I'm actually still locked out of my regular Facebook. I've actually been locked out since February, ironically. But that was due to my phone. My phone did some weirdness where when I was trying to free up space, it accidentally deleted over half the apps in my phone, and one of them was the two-factor app that sends the code. So no one can log in to that Facebook right now. So that's why I made the new one. So you guys can follow me at JustDeeShows on Facebook. But where I would like for you to follow me is Aligned Manifestations by D on Instagram, because that is the page where if you do happen to take advantage, again, of tonight's special, and I'm probably going to extend the special throughout the rest of the week. More than likely, I'll keep y'all posted day to day. But yeah, the special is to book a 15-minute for only $33.33. And the 30-minute video consultations are $88.88. If you want a consultation that involves any sort of channeling, that does involve my psychic medium gifts, for 30 minutes, it's $125. And what you basically will do is you will submit your payment through CashApp or PayPal. Of course, I prefer CashApp because it's just easier. But I know that I also have international subscribers. Shout out to all the international subscribers. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing. So if you're an international subscriber or you don't have access to CashApp, I do have a new account set up with a lot of safety measures for PayPal, and you can send your payment through there. So again, today's special is 15-minute private psychic reading for only $33.33, or you can book a 30-minute video consultation. Now for the video consultation, just like how you guys see me on panel now, once you send your payment, I'll get you scheduled. You'll join me on panel. I will actually be on video. You'll be able to see my face. And you don't have to be on video. You can either choose to enable your camera or you can choose to show up under your avatar, completely up to you. But it will be a private one-on-one session. Nobody else has access to any of the private video consultations or private readings, only you and myself. And if you'd like to book a 1-hour video consultation, it's $177.77. You guys see a consistent theme with angel numbers, because 8888 is the number for infinite abundance. The number 8 represents infinity. It also represents abundance. So that's why I chose that price for the 30-minute video consultations. And $77.77, angel number for new awakening, tapping into the God frequency. So you'll send your payment again through Cash App or PayPal. As soon as I receive your payment, I will get you scheduled. I do have availability even for tonight. So if anybody wants to book for tonight, get your payment in as soon as possible, and I can actually get you scheduled and get you set up. After you send your payment, go ahead and email me. Send me a screenshot. Hey D, I made my payment. I want to book a 15-minute private reading, or I want to book a 30-minute or 1-hour video consultation. Now, the video consultations do only apply to the 30-minute and the 1-hour, as well as the first 5 minutes free. The first 5 minutes free does only apply to the video consultations. That's why it's only included under the video consultations. Give me one moment, because I just remembered I forgot to display the actual ad. And For those who don't know, I do all of my own content. I do all my own editing. I had a lot to take care of today, but I spent a lot of time putting together the UX graphic ad as well as the video ad. So give me one moment. Because yeah, I completely forgot to upload that. So like I said, you guys can feel free to book. I have availability for tonight. Make sure that this showed up. Oh, it did not show up how I wanted it to. Hold on, let me get that comment off the screen real quick. Give me a second, and I will get to your guys' comments in just a moment. Okay, hide comments. Well, I can't do that. So I tell you what I will do. I'm going to add it here and then bring it up on the screen. Give me 1 second. And for those who are new to my channel, I am an empath, clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, claircognizant, psychic medium with over 35 years experience. I was born with these gifts. There we go. I was born with these gifts, and I use my gifts to aid people in their healing. I started having premonitions when I was 8 years old, and it started with me dreaming of my maternal grandmother's death, actually, and then she died a week later. And ever since then, I've had premonitions. Technically, I was having them before then, but I've had premonitions since I was a little girl. I used to astral project, me and my sister and all that. So I was definitely born with a lot of natural spiritual gifts. I am a psychic medium. For those who don't know what a psychic medium is, it's a person who possesses psychic abilities, but I can also channel you. I can channel relatives who have passed on, aka ancestors. I can look into your past, your present, and your future. And thank you to everybody who have booked readings and or video consultations, because I've been getting nothing but positive feedback. Everyone telling me that my readings are resonating. I appreciate that feedback, especially when you guys let me know that you are receiving healing and that you leave the sessions, feeling uplifted and empowered, because that is the point to my sessions. Like I said, I have over 35 years experience with this. I'm a well-versed evidential psychic medium, and at my level of expertise and years of experience, I know I should be charging way more than I do, but my platform, we are family here. So, I'm here to aid in your healing, and I want to be able to help you guys out. So I want to thank everybody who have been supporting the platform. Thank everybody that's been sharing the content, because I get, my notifications from YouTube Studio, and it'll let me know when my content has been shared. Now, it doesn't tell me like each individual person, but it'll let me know how many people have shared it and commented. And so I just want to thank all of my D's peeps, and shout out to the D's peeps that have been sending donations over the past couple of weeks. I really do appreciate you guys that have sent donations, even outside of channel donations. I just want to take a moment to publicly acknowledge that, because even those of you that sent donations and I put it towards your readings, thank you for your support. My platform and it's a safe place for those who have survived sexual abuse. Another service that I do offer with the channeling is childhood trauma channeling, ancestral channeling. I specialize in love readings, love and relationships, career, money, spirituality, healing, and helping you to become the highest version of yourself, your most healed self. So for those who, are looking for help in those areas, and for those who are inquiring about spirituality, or if you have spiritual gifts, I can also assist you with that. So all of these different things can be discussed during your private reading or your video consultation. I highly recommend the video consultations because it's a one-on-one. It's an opportunity for us to connect one-on-one, and there's nothing like being on video together and having that virtual meeting. And I love to see when you guys do leave uplifted and empowered. I love when I hear that things that I have predicted accurately actually manifest in real time in your life. So I want to thank those you again that have booked readings, that have booked video consultations. I want to thank all of you. Is no longer being offered. Have like a single during this live. You can send your payment amount again to CashApp or Venmo. And once I receive, I'll do that. Donations, prayers. Thank you to those who have reached out to check on me since my aunt passed away. It's been a little over a week since her funeral. And I want to thank all of you for your prayers. And then don't forget to hit that like button, family. Coming in, hit the like. Because if you're here, you like me. So go on and hit that like. Go on and hit the like button. Hit the like. Hit the like. Hit the like. Because you know you like it here on Just D Show. So go on and hit that like. And don't forget to share the content. Share this live. Participate in the chat after the live. Leave your comments. Leave your feedback. Feedback is welcomed and highly encouraged. For those that would like to support this channel, I do not enable super chats, nor super stickers, nor memberships. I know you guys keep asking, especially the newer subscribers, how do I support the channel? How do I donate? Literally, it's scrolling across the bottom of the screen. You can donate to my Cash App. That's actually the best thing to do because your donations go towards all of the software. Like right now, I'm on StreamYard. StreamYard is not free. Now, they do offer free trials. You know, you can get like a week free. But after that, you do have to pay for the services. So there are costs associated with the lives. So if you'd love to support the channel, feel free to do so. You can send any channel donations to my Cash App, and that is appreciated. Stuff. Also, with the memberships, there were a lot of reports, as I previously said, of people reporting their IP addresses being leaked after paying for memberships, their payment information being leaked, and their billing addresses allegedly. So I'm doing that to protect us all. I don't want nothing to do with any of that. So if you guys want to donate, because like I said, quite a few people, and I want to thank y'all that have asked about, D, how can I donate to support the channel? The best way to donate is to send your channel donations to CashApp. And now that I do have a new PayPal set up, you guys can also send donations there. But of course, my preference is CashApp. For those who are not, don't forget to follow and subscribe on Rumble at JustDeeShow. That is a platform for all of my completely uncensored content, because my channel is already, raw and uncensored. But YouTube still likes to censor, especially when it comes to truth tellers. So for the completely uncensored, for all completely uncensored content, you definitely want to get over to Rumble and click on follow and subscribe. And thank you to those that have been signing my Stop YouTube Global Cyberbullying and Gang Stalking petition. Please do continue to sign and share that petition. Riri, good to see you, my love. Good to see the fam bam in the building. Good to see you. I don't know why on StreamYard all of a sudden YouTube is showing up under people's handles instead of their names. It's really weird. Unfortunately, there's no way that I can troubleshoot that, but that's what it is. Willard Wright, I don't think I've seen you in the chat before. If this is your first time tuning in, thank you. And welcome to Dee's World. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, everybody that is tuning in. If you are not subscribed to this platform, go on and click subscribe now. And turn on your notification bell. That way you get notified every time I go live or upload. Willard said, look, I was told 4 weeks ago I am a Vanderbilt. My step family, the Wright family, adopted me back in 1972. I was born in New York, February 16th. Oh, you were born at 333. That's an angel number. It's an angel number for abundance. Abundance, prosperity, and divine protection. That's really auspicious. I like that. And I was told I was a Willard Wright, born July 24, 78, but in reality it was February 16th, 3:33 p.m. Yeah, you were born in a very auspicious time, Willard. That's interesting. You were literally born at an hour when divine protection, abundance, and prosperity goes forward. So that's actually a very positive sign. Riri said, just popped in to say hi. I hope y'all have a spirit. Thank you, Riri. Appreciate you, my love. Miss Williams, good to see you, my love. Good to see you. Andrew, good to see you, my good brother. Good to see Andrew in the building. Because you were on my mind the other day. And I was setting up prayers for you. I hope you're well, family. Because you were heavy in my spirit about 3 days ago. And I was setting up prayers for you. So if there's anything going on, we're all family here, let us know. Yeah, the internet is tripping. Plus, we're also in a Mercury retrograde right now, so that's to be expected. Whenever there's a Mercury retrograde, it actually that just started today on the 21st. Mercury retrograde always causes disruption with technology, communication. So that's what I was saying before. Sometimes what'll happen is either the internet will start buffering, and that only happens on StreamYard. So it definitely has something to do with StreamYard's server. Because any other website I'm on or app, I don't have that issue. Only on this platform. So that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to get the flyer up there. So there's more information for those who would like to book. First 5 minutes free, because I know some people were asking if that applied to the special. No, the special is the 15 minutes for $33.33, and then included with your 30-minute and 1-hour video consultation, the first 5 minutes of each of those are free. So if you book a 30-minute video consultation or a 1-hour video consultation, you get an additional 5 free minutes. So as far as this live, I'm going to do a golden mantras pull and do some generals and give you guys some feedback. During this live, anyone that has a question, it is $15 per question. So if you do not submit your $15, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to answer your question. Because I realized, like I said, you know, the reason I was doing the completely free readings before, I wanted people that are new to the platform to be able to test my psychic abilities, because those of y'all that have been following me since last year are already aware of it. You guys have seen me channel during lives that weren't even about channeling. Just during even my investigative research lives. Who was it? Nafisa, Cody, so many different people that... what was her name? Sammy Sam. So many different people who I've channeled, ancestors, you know, or their ancestors actually channeled me, not me channeling them, during lives. And then when my ear rings, I get divine messages. So I am, again, an empath, clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, psychic medium, claircognizant, which means that I can feel, hear, and see energies. I can channel energy. I can channel you. I can feel your feelings. I can hear your thoughts. Sometimes I can even see your thoughts. And I can definitely see into your past, present, and future. So I can let you know what's coming towards you. And if you have, you know, survived any sort of trauma, abuse, sexual abuse, and you need healing in those areas, that is definitely a specialty of mine, because I'm also a survivor of sexual abuse, which is why this is a safe place for that. I remember when Quiet Storm's daughter, and shout out to her, she reached out to me earlier on Instagram, and we will be supporting her family. But I remember when she first reached out to me when Stone Paxton had introduced me to her through Instagram earlier this year, and I channeled a lot of things that happened that I had there's no way I could have known, and was able to see that what she was speaking of was indeed her truth. So channeling is a gift that I do have. If you are interested in a medium session, a psychic medium session, those do cost more because it requires a lot more of my spiritual energy to aid and assist you. So when you guys look at, put the flyer back up here a quick second. So like you see where it has, book now for $88.88 for the 30-minute video consultation. That's for a consultation that does not involve me channeling. So channeling, for those who may not know, if you want me to tell you how someone feels about you, if you want to know what another person from your past was thinking or felt about you, or can you tell me about this past situation, or if there is something that you want to know in terms of what's coming towards you, and who might be involved, all of that is considered channeling. So those sessions for 30 minutes are $125. For 1 hour, $250. And the reason I'm pricing these so low, again, is because we are family. Because I do know that my fellow psychic mediums, I don't know any that do channeling sessions for as low as I do. But again, I want to give you guys a discount because we're family. So if you book tonight for a 30-minute or 1 hour, I can actually get you scheduled tonight after the live, or I can get you scheduled tomorrow. But I cannot schedule you until I receive your payment. So you'll need to send your payment through CashApp or PayPal. And then as soon as you send your payment, send me a screenshot that you sent your payment. Send me an email, alignedmanifestations@gmail.com. And let me know, hey D, I sent my payment. This is what I would like to book with you. And again, follow me on Instagram, Aligned Manifestations by D. And I'll drop it in the chat again. And I'll get back to your guys' comments. Good to see you, my love. I was just talking about you and looked down and saw you were in the chat. I'm so glad you showed up tonight. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to paste my there it is, my IG tag. So I know, like I said, I know a lot of you do follow me on my Just D Show Instagram, and you can, but this is the Instagram I would like you guys to contact me at to book your readings, because again, the 15-minute special that I'm offering, it'll be on Instagram. Now, for those of you that are currently following me under my Just D Show IG page, you can also reach out to me if you want to book a 15-minute phone consultation, because we can call each other through the Instagram app. So that's the page I'd prefer you guys to reach out to me on. So be sure to do that. So yeah, good to see all of you in the building. Magnet Millions, do you see? So yeah, like a question like this, you'll need to send a $15 payment to my Cash App, and I can definitely answer that for you. Good to see you, Neptune in the building. Good to see you, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Family, let's keep our good brother in our prayers. He was recently involved in an accident, and what I saw of that is a major blessing coming for you. That was actually a blessing in disguise. Also keep Cody and his extended family, Haley, in your prayers. They were also involved. It's like both of y'all got into an accident within days of each other. Literally within days. I think They had their accident, I think either 1 or 2 days before yours. And here's what's such a huge blessing. I just want to give this quick testimony. Both of y'all walked away with minimal or no injuries. And both of y'all are about to get paid because I saw it. Everybody involved is going to be compensated and compensated well. So what may have felt like it was a misfortune is a blessing in disguise. The fact that y'all both walked away, Cody said he walked away with no injuries. It was a major blessing. So that's God letting you know that God has their hand on you and we are divinely protected. So for sure. Before I move forward, I want to do this prayer. Most High, I just want to thank you right now for this moment. I want to thank you for this platform. I want to thank you for everybody that's tuning in right now. Thank you for every life that's listening. I appreciate everyone that you have led to this platform. I appreciate that you have given me the gifts that you have given me. And I want to thank you for strength. I want to thank you for healing. I want to thank you for prosperity. I want to thank you for abundance. I want to thank you for favor. The things that we have yet to manifest, I call in gratitude. And I am so grateful for everyone who has nothing but good intentions and positive energy here. Most High, I want to ask right now that any heavy heart that listens to this live, whether during the live right now or on the replay, that heaviness be removed right now. Lord God, you said that you came that we would have life and life more abundantly. Abundance is indeed our birthright. So I want to thank you for the gifts. I want to thank you for the strength that has been given to me through tests and trials, through hardship, through resiliency. I want to thank you for keeping my mind. I want to thank you for the gifts I was born with to aid and assist your people in their healing and teaching them to become the highest version of themselves. I want to thank you for my aunt's life that we buried a little over a week ago. Thank you for her example of unwavering faith, perseverance, resiliency, and tenacity. Thank you for everyone who has paved the way for me. And I want to thank you for every life on this live right now, Lord God. Any energy rising up against our collective family shall fall by the wayside immediately and be destroyed. Let chaos and confusion come about their lives and let death and hell follow their own evil intentions back to them, and also give them healing. Those that rise up against us need the healing the most because they are trapped in a low frequency. Help them find their way back to you. Help them out of that low vibrational state and let them find healing. Let them choose healing, Lord God, because you are nothing but love, eternal love, everlasting love. Thank you so much. I give honor to you. Thank you to all my angels, ancestors, and spirit guides that are always around me, protecting me, watching over all of us. Lord God, I ask that you cancel the assignment of abuse. A lot of abuse going on, a lot of sexual abuse, a lot of hidden things. Lord God, I ask that you uncover all of it in every family. Uncover it and heal it and eliminate it. These energies are not of you, and we are of you. So I just want to thank you right now for all that you have done. Thank you for today. Thank you for the miracles that you have performed in my life, even through hardship. Thank you for showing me why every situation that has happened this year had to happen. Thank you for giving me the strength to become unbreakable. We are more than conquerors. We can overcome anything. So I want to speak healing and abundance, empowerment, strength, favor, prosperity, joy, because the joy of the Lord is our strength. And most of all, Lord God, I ask for your guidance. Everything that we need comes from you, and you are within us. So help us to tap into the God that's already within us, Lord God. Let somebody get healed tonight. Let somebody receive healing right now, Lord God. Let their heart chakra be healed. That heavy heart, that broken heart, that devastated heart, that hurt heart. Let it find healing tonight, Lord God. I speak healing. Let healing go forth on this platform tonight. Let every ear that hears this live receive healing. Let their joy be restored. Somebody's heart is broken tonight. I can feel it. And you feel like God has given up on you. God never gives up on us. God is eternal love. The Most High God is eternal love. God never leaves us. So I want to empower you to hand it over to God. Surrender it to the Most High. Surrender to the Most High. And believe that you have the ability to manifest everything you want, even your healing. God is even there in your pain. God knows. And God is just waiting for you to reach out. So tap into the Most High God and receive your healing. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. All these things I ask in your name, the Most High God, your Son, Yeshua, the true Christ, Asheo. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Andrew said, thank you, family. Let all y'all hit that like. Hit the like. You're here, which means you like me. Go on and hit that like. Thank you, Andrew. We got RG in the building. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I thought S Royale was RG. I'm sorry, love. Gemini in. See what I'm saying? I don't know why StreamYard is showing YouTube up like that. Janet Morphy, thank you so much for tuning in, my love. If it's your first time tuning in, thank you and welcome to Dee's World. Y'all make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for participating in the chat. I'm going to pull some cards. These are, so for those who are new to my channel, and I will be offering tarot readings soon, but right now I'm using my Golden Mantras deck. So basically, the deck gives you positive affirmations and positive mantras. And the booklet, there are page numbers associated on each individual card. And the booklet gives you additional golden mantras. So everything is about uplifting, empowerment, healing, and abundance. So I'm going to pull, I'm being told to pull 7. I'll pull 7. 3. It's like I like to pull from different parts of the deck. 5, and I'm even going to cut it and pull again. 6, 7. Okay. And let me get through the comments. Amanda Ward, thank you so much, my love, for tuning in. Thank you for the love and light. I receive that. Good to see you. I was just talking about you. Like I said, we're going to support you here on this platform. And you guys, she has a YouTube channel as well. Love, DM me the link because it won't let you guys type links. YouTube just automatically blocks them. DM me the link to your YouTube channel because what I can do is I can share it on my community wall and, you know, get my subscribers over to your channel as well. So thank you so much for tuning in. You're so welcome. So welcome. That's what I love to hear. Finally found my voice again. That's all the Most High wanted you to do, my love. Find your voice, speak your truth unapologetically. This young lady, y'all, has overcome so much. And I just want to take an opportunity real quick to tell you that I'm very proud of you. I know that I don't know you that well, but based off the conversations we had earlier this year, I'm proud of you not being afraid to speak your truth. You speaking your truth is going to help set so many people free, so many young women, because what happened to you happened to one of my siblings who has a different father than I do. And she has her own father and I have my own. And both of our fathers, unfortunately, have passed away, but what happened to you happened to her. And I definitely empathize with anyone who has had to endure any sort of abuse, whether physical or sexual, at the hands of a relative, especially when it's a parent. So I speak healing to you and anybody else who have endured that. I'm very proud of you, and I love to hear that you finally found your voice again. We got Chelsea in the building. Good to see you, family. Shout out to Chelsea. Chelsea has been an amazing support. So is Neptune. So is Jalen. And, of course, my good brother, Cody. I'm not sure what's going on with Cody right now. I hope he's okay because I have not heard back from him tonight. And I'm a bit concerned because typically, you know, he tunes in. Now, I do know that Cody did have a midterm earlier today. So it's possible, family, that he could be doing homework. But, again, let's just keep his extended family in prayer because when they had their accident, he was fine. but the other members of the family did suffer some injuries, including his good friend Haley, who has cancer. So let's keep Haley in our prayers as well, family. So again, for those tuning in, for those that just joined, I'm going to put, let me put the flyer back up here real quick. So today's special, which I will be extending this for the rest of the week. I just decided that 15-minute private readings, and that's over the phone on Instagram, 3333. 30-minute and 1 hour live video consultations. You do get your first 5 minutes free. Send your payment via CashApp or PayPal. Once I receive your payment and I get your email, let me know the day and time that you'd like to schedule. If you want to schedule tonight, because I'm a night owl anyhow. And after this live, I'm going to jump over on TikTok and do a live over there, because I just realized I haven't been on there in a couple weeks. And people have been DMing me on TikTok, when are you going live again? I'm going to jump over there tonight and do a quick live after this. Now, you guys are my priority. So if at any time during this live you want to do a 15-minute reading tonight or a 30-minute 1 hour, if you pay to book, I will actually get you scheduled following this live, because I can always do TikTok tomorrow. It's not a big deal. So y'all let me know what you want to do. I am here to aid and assist you. So give me 1 second. I just want to check the chat again real quick, make sure I don't miss any comments. So the first thing that came up, I am worthy of the love I desire from myself and others. I am worthy of the love I desire from myself and others. A lot of people don't know that they are worthy of love. That's why they tend to tie themselves to toxic people. When you don't know your worth, you will remain in toxic connections and toxic relationships until you learn your worth. So as you can see, there's a little page number down there. Inside of the Go to Mantras book, there's usually a corresponding additional mantra. I did just look up page 6, and it's just an illustration. This one I definitely love. The universe is never late, and God is always on time. My destiny is revealing itself in divine time. And when I tell you, those of y'all that know what I went through last Monday, I hope you can understand why I'm laughing and smiling at this, because of the difference in what happened last Monday compared to what happened this Monday, which was nothing but a blessing. The universe is never late. Last Monday for me was probably one of the worst days I've ever had. This Monday was one of the best days I've ever had. So I fully understand. The universe is never late, and God is always on time. My destiny is revealing itself in divine timing. So if something that you want has not manifested yet, what I want y'all to understand is that God's timing is not ours. There are always things that we want right now, but if it isn't God's will yet, trust the delay and trust the process. If I'm learning anything from going through this experience, it's that. So again, just an example, like how it has page 51, but 51 is an illustration. So sometimes it's a mantra, sometimes there may be an illustration. All that I need flows to me with ease. All that I need flows to me with ease. So I want to take a moment, because scarcity and lack, fear, and, all of that, we've been programmed to fear everything. We've been programmed to, like when people are always saying that they're broke, you're literally speaking lack over your life every time you say out of your mouth, I'm broke, I don't have enough, it's not going to work out, I'm not going to have this isn't going to happen. I had a conversation with one of my nephews yesterday, and I thank God I was able to empower him, because he recently opened for Dorinda Clark and John P. Key. And for those who know about gospel music, Dorinda Clark is from the Clark sisters. And I grew up listening to them, because my auntie Mary that just passed away, she used to always play the Clark sisters and then sing their songs. And he was saying, Auntie, I don't know if, he's like, I'm not going to have enough to go to this event. I said, nah, baby, let me empower you to speak it into existence. All that I need flows to me with ease. All of my needs are met. I am always provided for. I am always taken care of. Things have a way of just working out for me. Thank you for my help. Thank you for my assistance. Thank you for my provision. Those are mantras that you can say and truly believe it, and then what you need will show up. But if you're always saying, I'm not going to have, it's not going to work, it's not enough, you're vibrating on a lack frequency, and the universe responds to your vibration, not what you desire, let me reword that. The universe responds to your vibration. So, yes, your desires you will receive as long as you are vibrating in the frequency to receive them. If you don't believe you deserve it, you're going to continue to speak lack over your life, because some part of you doesn't actually believe you deserve what you're praying for. So when you pray and you doubt, when you pray and you worry, when you pray and you have fear, it's like you're asking for something and then blocking it as soon as you ask it. And trust me, I've done this for years. Sometimes I still have to catch myself. If I'm in a situation, man, I don't have enough. Wait a minute. Nope. Let me reword that. What I need is manifesting in divine timing. So it's literally a practice. It's something you have to condition. Just like we were conditioned to lack, you have to condition yourself to remember that you are abundant already. Everything you need flows to you with ease. So if what is meant for me is already on its way to me, I'm not going to sit up and worry about how it's going to come to me, because the how is God's job. That's the Most High's job, to figure out how. It's my job to continue to have faith and walk by faith. I nourish my mind, my body, and my spirit daily. I nourish my mind. It's important, because your mind, what you focus on, you give your power to. Whatever you are thinking about constantly, you are literally giving your power to that. So nourish your mind, your body, and your spirit daily. My vulnerability and ability to feel fearlessly are my superpowers. My vulnerability and ability to feel fearlessly are my superpowers. And I love that. Let me see if there's a message on page 24. Okay. There is. All right. I rightfully create and set boundaries that protect and support my peace. I rightfully create. So again, there's a golden mantra card, page number, and additional message corresponding with the card. I rightfully create and set boundaries that protect and support my peace. My love, it's time for you to put you first and act boldly in your favor. You give the people in your life so much access to your energy and heart space, and now you feel drained. You tend to put others before yourself, whether you are prioritizing their well-being or their perspective of you, aka people pleasing. When you put people first, that they will accept you, that's you people pleasing, and you're actually not being true to yourself. You are being asked to step in front, set boundaries, and watch your relationships and spirit begin to flourish, because self-love is a prerequisite. You can't pour from an empty cup. So if you are not taking care of yourself first, if you are not putting yourself first, how can you pour into somebody else when your cup is half empty or almost empty? I am me. I am accepted. I am appreciated. I am loved. This is a high frequency that you can vibrate on. This is the type of energy the universe needs to feel from you in order for you to start to manifest prosperity. And prosperity is not just money. Prosperity and wealth is healing. Health is wealth. Good mental health is wealth. Healing your mental health is wealth. Accept yourself for who you are. Like I said, I'm openly bisexual. There are many people, I don't call them family, relatives that don't accept that. Guess who does? Me. I accept me. I love myself unconditionally. And there was a time I didn't. There was a time I was trying to pretend to be something I wasn't, to be, accepted and approved and validated, until I realized I'm the one that validates me. And if people don't accept me, that's their loss. Because I'm an amazing person. I have a very loving heart, very giving. but also cutthroat and will cut you off if you betray me. When it comes down to it, I am me. I am accepted. I am appreciated. I am loved. Somebody on this live has been struggling with lack of self-love. And my advice to you is to start loving on yourself. Start celebrating yourself. Literally. Now, the page number on here is 46. 46 just has an illustration. If you are suffering with lack of self-love, it's usually rooted in childhood trauma. Almost always. Like, literally, every video consultation session I've had, even outside of that, just people I talk to, when I hear from them that they are battling with insecurity, depression, fear, anxiety, PTSD, mental health issues, it's always rooted in some part of your childhood that you need to heal. And that's not a bad thing. You know how many people don't even realize that they're still suffering from childhood trauma? I didn't realize it until I started regularly going to therapy and working with my life coach, and then just actively doing the work to work on myself. So that is my job as a high vibrational spiritualist, as a high vibrational high priestess, is to help you identify the root of where that insecurity or where that lack of self-love comes from, and then empower you to celebrate yourself. Empower you, like I told a recent subscriber that did a consultation with me. I said, you just have to love you. That's all you got to do, is just love on yourself. Love the inner child that is not healed. Visit the inner child that is not healed. What my therapist told me years ago, she said, I want you to imagine yourself when you were 5 years old. Run to that little girl and hug her and tell her how much you love her. For those of you that are suffering and battling with lack of self-love, I want you to love that inner child. Even if that inner child was abused, guess what? He or she did not deserve that. If you were sexually abused, you did not deserve that. I've been abused physically and sexually from childhood and adulthood. It wasn't your fault. Hurt people hurt people. The person that hurt you probably was hurt as well, and they just didn't do the work to heal themselves. Doesn't excuse their behavior at all. At all. But it helps you to see yourself from a perspective of, okay, let me love on myself instead of staying trapped in the trauma of the past. And again, these are things I can assist you with during a video consultation or a private reading. I am in control of my life, and I am capable of creating the life I desire. That reminds me of the angel number 333 that I've previously showed y'all on astrology.com, where it explained how 333 represents your angels guiding you, letting you know that you have the ability to attract the life you've always desired. You have the ability to attract the life you've always desired, but it has to start with you truly believing that you deserve it and that you can have it. So, corresponding page number with this golden mantra card is 44. So page 44 says, I give myself grace when I make mistakes and veer off my divine path. My love, we are not perfect. The divine doesn't expect us to be. They understand that we are on a journey, which is why we are equipped with a soul council to help us learn lessons and to pick us up when we fall and far down. You have made a decision that you are... Sorry, I can't... There's like a little bit of a glare, so it's a little hard to see. You have made a decision that you consider a mistake and you feel thrown off balance. You are trying to find your way back to your sweet spot. Beautiful one, you are exactly where you are meant to be. Give yourself grace and move forward. Speak in light and positivity. Things will transition for the better. You are back home. So, like I said, if there's any, suffering from childhood trauma, if you recently feel like you made a decision that, you regret, forgive yourself, give yourself grace. and move forward. Don't dwell on it. The worst thing you can do is ruminate in the past. I know because I used to do it for years. Sometimes I even catch myself doing it and have to remind myself that ruminating and dwelling on past mistakes isn't going to erase them. Learn the lesson, forgive yourself, and move on. I don't know why, but this card is standing out to me. And that's why everything my heart desires is manifesting into reality. So whatever it is your heart desires, whether it's healing, love, a new career, whatever it is, believe. Everything my heart desires is manifesting into reality. I really believe that. I don't care. Look, I don't care how challenging, difficult, tumultuous, trying life has been, lately, especially this past year. I really believe that everything I want is going to manifest because I know it is. I've seen it. I've had way too many premonitions, And so I want you guys to be encouraged, and I want to see your faith increase. I want to see more people give their testimony about how they overcame. That song keeps coming back to me from my uncle. My Uncle James is here. So is my auntie. That's why. By and by, Lord, when the morning comes, when all the saints of God will gather at home, we will tell the story how we overcome, and we'll understand it better by and by. I love you, Uncle James. That was his favorite song. I miss y'all so much. I love y'all. Thank y'all for showing up. So yeah, you may not understand right now, but trust me when I say God has a reason for everything we go through. And a lot of times it is to show you your strength. I release my grip on the things I cannot control. Now I know this one is for me. I know that's for me. I received that. I release my grip on the things I cannot control. Absolutely, Asheo. All right, and you know what? Page 18 has a message. I do not welcome things into my life that dull my magnificence and stunt my ascension. A lot of people, let me explain to y'all what ascension symptoms sound and look and feel like. When you are spiritually ascending, you tend to get sick. Sometimes you'll have a headache. You might be more agitated. What's happening is your body is receiving an abundance of spiritual downloads. So ascension sometimes feels almost like you had a breakdown. And you may have recently had a breakdown. Thank God for that. You know why? Because you're breaking through to your blessing. That's why. My love, your ability to create space and grant access to your light is admirable. However, it's time to set boundaries and protect your energy. Some people in this world do not match your frequency or believe they can radiate as vibrantly as you do. That's why some people hate on you. That's why some people will shit on you. That's why some people will talk to you crazy. That's why some people will betray you, abandon you, leave you hanging, because they cannot match your frequency. They can't meet you where you are. So it's okay to set that boundary and release them in love and leave them right where they had you fucked up at. Okay? Just in case you didn't know. You'll know who these people are, as they'll encourage you to make yourself small or dim your light. Nope. Your full self is what makes you soar. And if someone doesn't support that, chuck up the deuces. I love that. Straight up. Go on and release them in love and let them be. Everywhere I go, I find my people. Everywhere I go, I find my people. And I met a young lady this week. Matter of fact, on Sunday, when I was out taking care of some business. And bless her heart, she was such a sweet young lady. And we just got to talking and about, like AI and all the stuff that's going on, artificial blood, all that, mark of the beast, all that stuff. This young lady is definitely more than 20 years younger than me and is so woke. already. And I realized after meeting her, this card, I swear to God, this message popped in my brain. Everywhere I go, I find my people. Your relatives ain't always your people. Blood does not mean family. I'm telling y'all that for a reason. Blood does not necessarily mean family. Your people are the people that make you feel loved and appreciated unconditionally. Everywhere I go, I find my people. And I had that epiphany. I said, she's part of the tribe. And we talked for a long time. And I told her, I said, I believe God has chosen you to be the leader of your family, but more than that, the leader of your generation. That's why she started having her awakening when she said she was between the ages of like 5 and 6. So if you find that you're the family outcast, if you find that you're the black sheep, rejoice in that. You know why? Because the black sheep becomes the shepherd. You're your family's leader. You're the one that got out. You're the one that's ascending, and you're the one that's awakening so you can wake up the rest of the world. So I love that. Page 21. Let me see if there's a message on 21. And I'm going to check y'all's comments in just a second. No, it's just an illustration. Because for some reason, these few cards fell out, so there must be messages for us. I must serve within me before I can serve beyond me. Now, don't that resonate with what I said when I said you can't pour from an empty cup? It's okay to set boundaries and put yourself first. I must serve within me before I can serve beyond me. Do not stretch yourself thin trying to help other people. Make sure your cup is overflowing. Like Cat Williams says, shout out to Cat Williams on his stand-up well over a decade ago. He said, you got to be concerned with your number one star player, aka you. So page 37 says, let it go, let it flow. My love, simply put, breathe, release, and go with the flow of life. You'll find your answers, you'll find your peace, and you'll be introduced to what is best for your heart and soul. Jill Scott has a song called Breathe. It's a beautiful song. She's doing breathing mantras, and it's just a very, just beautiful song. I love it. I am financially abundant. Money flows to me with ease. For all of you, I'm broke folks, I'm going to need you to eliminate the word broke from your vocabulary and take a screenshot. I am, and I always put emphasis on am because that means you are, walking in your God frequency, both capital letters. I am financially abundant. Money flows to me with ease. So instead of focusing on the lack by saying you're broke, even when I don't have the money yet, I repeat this mantra in my mind. I have literally photogenically remembered this particular card in very, very testing, very hard testing moments when I'm going through a test and the money is not there. I don't focus on the lack. I don't say I'm broke ever. What I say is I'm waiting for the resources to manifest, or the resources are manifesting. And then I repeat this mantra over and over in my mind. I am financially abundant. Money flows to me with ease. With ease, which means it's easy for me to manifest that. Literally altering the way you think really can change your life. And if, for instance, what happened to me last Monday, completely unexpected, had to be in a horrible position outside in the heat over 4 hours. Frustrated. Then I immediately shifted my focus and I started doing my gratitude mantras. Thank you for my help. Thank you for my assistance. Thank you for my provision. Lord, help me through the situation that I did not expect to happen and give me favor even when it's uncomfortable. Thank you. Thank you for my help. Thank you for my assistance. Thank you for my provision. All my needs are met. I am financially abundant. Money flows to me with ease. And then shortly after, money started flowing into my account. Now, there are 4 particular people, and 3 of them I think are in this live right now, because I think Cody's here. I haven't seen the comments, but I can feel your energy. So, bro, if you showed up, thank you. Y'all know what I went through on Monday. Last Monday. Y'all know what I went through. And you saw how God turned that situation around. A lot of times when you're faced with hardship, God is not punishing you. God is literally using you as an example, to be an example of faith. Okay, that one already came up. I love this. I am remarkable. I am unique. I am a one-of-a-kind divine design. Ooh, I love that. I love how that felt. I'm going to say it one more again. I am remarkable. I am unique. I am a one-of-a-kind divine design. Ashe, I received that. Page is 42. Let me see if there's anything on page 42. I'm going to look at y'all's comments because I'm going to end this live here in a minute. Unless somebody has a question that they would like answered. But again, questions during the live are $15 per question. So if you have not sent your $15, I highly recommend you booking a 15-minute private reading after this live and or a video consultation. I honor the beauty of stillness. My love, take a second to pause your mind and body and observe your surroundings. Breathe into the space all around you. There's beauty here. Just sit, breathe, and observe. You are always on the go, working, showing up for your loved ones, and doing what you've got to do for yourself. Spirit asks you to give yourself the ultimate luxury of just existing, even if just for a few moments. You need it, love. This is your sweet spot. Because, you know, I got to always be grinding, go. No, that's actually ass backwards. It ain't about always grinding, going. No, you need to rest sometimes. Like, rest your mind. You know, like really, truly rest your mind. And take a moment and take a step back and be in a space of gratitude and just breathe. I'm trying to think of that song. Because she repeats over and over, just breathe, just breathe, just breathe. So yeah, I'm going to start doing some yoga meditation lives. I feel like, yes, y'all know I do the investigative research lives. Those are still happening. Matter of fact, I'm going to more than likely do one tomorrow. Shout out to Jonathan Hay, by the way. I don't know if you're tuning in or not. I feel your energy. If you are, my good brother, I'm sending you healing and love and light. You are a courageous warrior. Please keep speaking your truth. Because I thought he came to mind because of the story, him sharing his story about his experience with Diddy and the amount of strength it takes to keep moving forward when someone has violated you is tremendous. So, like, he just came in my energy really strong. So either he's watching or he's going through something. Either way, I'm sending you healing. But it's about breathing through and getting to your healing. Let me take a look at the chat real quick. Oddly Unorthodox, thank you so much for tuning in from Twitch. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube. We can book. Okay, gotcha. Let me take a look at my notifications real quick. Okay, so yeah, okay. I got your payment for your 15-minute reading. So we'll discuss offline. Let me know what your schedule is for tomorrow, and I got you. And we can talk as soon as the live is over. So I'm going to pull 3 more. Actually, 5 is what I just heard. I'll pull 5 more cards, and I'm going to end the live. Okay, hold on. All right. Let's see what we have for messages. That one came up already. Okay, I need to shuffle because I don't like when the same cards keep coming up. Let me keep going. But yeah, your healing, family, is tied to the way that you feel about yourself. The reason I don't say victims of sexual abuse is because everybody on this live who has endured sexual abuse, myself included, we survived it. We overcame it because we made a choice to do so. We made a choice to heal. I want you to be proud of yourself. If you made a choice to heal, be proud of yourself. I want you to start celebrating yourself. Start celebrating your strength. Start celebrating how far you've come. Start celebrating your victory in advance. And celebrate the fact that the people that tried to break you couldn't. Those of y'all that have been following me since last year, you guys are aware of what happened in February. Them people tried to break me. Jaguar tried to break me. Murph tried to break me. Unfortunately, Murph is no longer with us. All the people tried to break me. They didn't. They definitely tried over and over. They didn't. I'm too powerful. And those very same people have all reached out trying to reconnect. And I send all of you healing, but nah, we're not doing it. Because it takes one time for you to betray me before I will never fuck with you ever again in life. So that all ties into the boundaries that the card said. It's okay to set boundaries. It's okay to not deal with people who do not have your best interests in mind. Now, this card fell out. Let me see what it says. I flow through life. Wait, let me get over there. I flow through life at a smooth consistency. I flow through life at a smooth consistency. Give me a second to grab my charger because for whatever reason now the battery's draining since I'm on live. Hold on, y'all. Oh, it's not. Okay, hold on. Yeah, it's like, it's draining pretty quickly, but we good. So yeah, flow through life. As a Scorpio, I can admit my level of wanting to control life is wanting to be in control of what happens. Wanting to be, not have to go through any sort of financial hardship. Wanting to have a sense of control. And control is actually an illusion because we actually never have control. We really don't. The only thing that you have control over is your thoughts. That's it. You have control over your thoughts. You don't have control over what happens to you. What happens is divinely orchestrated to help you become your highest self. Even in hardship, one thing I have learned is how strong I am this year. I didn't even know I was strong enough to go through all of this. And then still come out of it victorious. Whereas people wanted to break me, they actually only destroyed themselves. So know who you are and flow with life. Because if I've learned anything this year, is that once I release the idea of thinking I could control what happens to me, and I started flowing, everything I wanted and desired, even to this day, it comes to me. You never have to chase anything in life. You just have to be open to receive what life has for you. This morning when I woke up, I said, Lord, thank you for everything. Thank you for my eyesight. Thank you for my hearing. Thank you for my ability to feel just, everything. Thank you. And thank you for allowing me to see my power. Here it is again. Everywhere I go, I find my people. My love, most things take a village, and community is essential to you. You may have entered new territory or outgrown your current community. Whatever it is, Spirit wants you to remember that real recognizes real, and you attract like-minded, like-existing, and like-feeling people effortlessly. And that's exactly what happened on Sunday. That was completely unexpected. And not just Sunday, but pretty much every day. I've been meeting people who are on the same frequency, who understand and overstand. So be open to receiving new connections. Angel number 222 is just about that. It's about the angels letting you know that there are new partnerships coming in, new collaborations. Shout out to Little Flip. Shout out to the Freestyle Kang. Shout out to Up Above Entertainment, Clover G Records. Shout out to Zero. Shout out to Corey with the Keys. Shout out to Derek McKinney of Loud Music. Shout out to Brent Law. Shout out to Zaytoven and the Music Money team. These are all people that I've connected with since last year, over this past year. Actually, Derek McKinney and Flip and them I met in the end of 2023 at the Cody Blake concert. Shout out to Cody Blake, Tim Ned, Skyward Bliss, Bree Will, all of the Loud Music family. It's just been an amazing thing to see different collaborations and partnerships in a different community be built without even, it was just effortless. Like, you get invited to events, you meet people, you start connecting, and then these, form lasting bonds, lasting relationships. Let it go, let it flow. Whoever is holding on to a toxic relationship or a toxic connection or even toxic friends, so-called friends, toxic relatives, whatever is not serving your highest good, let it go and let it flow. Or I say, let go and let God, let go and let flow. Straight up. This is page 19. Page 19, I release what no longer serves my happiness, health, and peace of mind. I was faced with a situation yesterday with a relative that was very negative. And I felt away because I was like, I don't want to have to cut people off when I just lost my aunt barely a week ago. But then I realized this person does not add to my happiness. In fact, they take from my happiness, and they project a lot of toxicity and negative energy. So I did what I had to do for my own peace. I cut them off. Scorpio, all or nothing. Even family, even relatives, I will cut you off. You keep disrespecting me, and you keep saying and doing things that bring me negative energy or harm or toxicity, including those who enable negative behavior. If you are enabling negative behavior, you're just as guilty as the person that's projecting it. And I said, you know what? I don't even need this energy, especially today. This is nothing but a negative distraction. So in order to protect my peace, I'm cutting off access for you to me to protect me. And however you feel is however you feel. Because you should have thought about that before you said and did the bullshit you did. So please understand that if a person or a group of people, even family, even friends, whoever it is, if they are not adding to your happiness, it is perfectly okay for you to establish a boundary to protect your peace. And in fact, it's essential to your own health and well-being to do just that. I release what no longer serves my happiness, health, and peace of mind. My love, allow what is not in alignment with you to flow out of your life. I had to do that with pretty much everybody this year that I called a friend. Because going through the transition I'm going through, this rebuilding, starting over, and God blessing me with my new life, God had to show me people for who they were, and that could not have happened had I not gone through the process that I've been going through since January. All the things that happened had to happen. It was divinely orchestrated. One, to show me my strength, perseverance, but mostly to show me these people that I've been carrying in my heart, my body, my spirit. And when I say my body, I mean my heart, because I'm celibate. But I'm just saying, like, people who I have held and helped and called friend or bro, sis, family. Nah, they had to take me through this transition. We had to show you who they were, D. That way you know who to get rid of before your elevation, during your ascension. So if people start to vibrate out of your life, let it be. Let them go. Because a lot of times those people you holding on to are blockages. That connection could be blocking your blessing. That connection could be blocking your manifestation. Because you're giving all your energy to try to people please when the only person you should be trying to please is yourself. You validate you, not them. Straight up. So, let people and things and situations that are not for you flow out of your life. It may be a karmic lover that brings delicious fantasies, an unhealthy habit that brings instant gratification, or something familiar that makes you feel comfortable to a fault. Releasing isn't easy, but you must set this precedent if you want to thrive. Because honestly, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Sometimes it is easy for me to cut people the hell off, especially when they keep doing bullshit over and over. Other times it's hard, especially when I really love you. Like, I had to cut off a so-called friend that was like my sister. Been knowing her for shit. How long? 24 years, almost 25 years. But it was toxic. And it constantly was draining me. It was constantly bringing drama and negativity in my life. So I had to do what I had to do. Protect my peace. It's okay to set boundaries. Protect your peace. Analyze how you feel after engaging with a person, place, or thing. If it makes you feel less than, brings you anxiety, or puts you in a position of lack, it doesn't belong and it's time to release. And release without guilt. All right, I'm going to take a look at y'all's comments, and then I'm going to get off this live so I can do a quick one on TikTok and get ready for bed. Neptune said, it's crazy you mentioned Jonathan Hay because I was just watching his recent interview with Real Life Street Star. Yeah, that's the one I'm doing the reaction review to. That one he just did on Real Life Street Stars about Diddy is like, whoa. Definitely like, whoa. So yeah, we'll be talking about that more than likely tomorrow. Miss Williams, my cutoff game is strong. I'm trying to tell you, I'm a Scorpio. Like, I'm a real all or nothing Scorpio. And when I'm done, I just silently remove myself. I'm not going to argue with you. Anybody got time for that? You're going to be arguing back and forth with people that's supposed to be friends, with people that's supposed to be relatives, people that's supposed to care about you. People know exactly what they're doing when they do what they do. When they are on that bullshit, they know what they're doing. That's why I leave people right where they have me fucked up at. Like, straight up. Oh, you got me fucked up. I'm going to leave you right there. You will never hear from me again. I won't make no announcement. I won't yell and scream. I will leave. I will remove myself from your presence, and you will not have access to me ever again, because that's how much I love myself now. And that's how much I value and prioritize my peace. Anything. That's why I pray that prayer of protection. The energy rising up against me shall fall. I'm so serious. If it's not aiding in helping raise my vibration, I don't want it in my life at all. I don't care who it is. I don't care how long I've known you. I don't care if we grew up in the same house. If communicating with you makes me feel like shit, trust me when I say I won't ever again. And you won't ever again have access to be able to hurt me like that. That's a protective thing. And it's also an act of self-love. Because if you love yourself, why would you continue to stay connected to people that hurt you? That means you don't love yourself. And that means secretly you feel like you deserve that treatment. I know I don't. Especially from people who I know I have gone above and beyond to help over and over and over. Especially in my own family. It's like, nah, you're not finna, we're not even finna do that. I'm gonna just go on and remove myself, pray for your healing, and love you from a distance. Some of y'all need to start loving these people from a distance and stop giving them access to you. Let them value you. Let them value your presence. Let them value your energy. And sometimes the only way a person can value you is to just not have access to you. And you find that you're at so much more of a place of peace when you do that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end this live. Again, I'm going to put this up on the screen because I know there will be people that will catch the replay. For those who will catch the replay or maybe tuning in just now, my current special is offering the 50, because normally the 15-minute private readings are $50. So I'm offering that, actually $55 for the 15 minute. So I'm offering a special where they're only $33.33. All of the prices are angel numbers. And 333 has consistently been in my energy because, again, that's the angel number 4. The ability to manifest abundance and prosperity. And it's your angels encouraging you to take decisive action towards achieving your goals. Now, let me see what this card is since it fell out. Oh, I love this. Let me take this off here. Okay, this card just actually fell out. I care for myself. I give myself what I need when I need it, because self-love is the highest act of love. Let me see if page 47 has a message before I end the live. Oh, it does. Okay. Trying to make sure because it's kind of hard when the camera is mirrored. I am grateful to be the soul to inhabit this magnificent body. My love, your body is forever your temple on this earth. It is the vessel that is divinely designed and customized for your soul. It's equipped with all you need to protect your loving heart. It will accompany every step of the journey with you in this lifetime. Give it thanks, love it up, and nourish it with the best of what you can give. It's yours, it's magnificent, it's resilient, and it's perfect. Even if you feel like your body ain't perfect, baby, your body is your soul's temple. You better love on your body. I mean, you better love that body and thank God for it. When I go through certain challenges, you know, me needing to have this surgery done, I start thanking God for my healing, even when I may not feel the best, even when I might be experiencing a medical challenge. I start speaking healing. I speak healing now. I am healed from my crown down to my feet. And nourish your body, love your body. And part of nourishing and loving your body is getting the proper rest that you need. Allowing your body, your mind, and your spirit to rest. So, family, I want to thank everybody that participated in the chat. Shout out to all of the D's peeps. Thank you, everybody that tuned in tonight. I do appreciate all of you so much. For the first-time viewers, again, thank you for stopping by my live and welcome to Dee's World. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit subscribe, make sure you click the little bell, turn on your notifications. That way, every time I go live or upload, you get notified. I do have more content that I plan on editing and getting posted on the channel. But y'all make sure to go follow me right now at Aligned Manifestations by D. Follow me there, and you know, on that platform there on Instagram, feel free to DM me. And again, follow me so that the messages don't go into the spam folder, because you know Instagram does spam out messages from people that aren't followers. But follow me there, DM me there, let me know. You know, just feedback, how you feel about the live, if you received anything from it. And then if you'd like to book a 15-minute private reading, that will be over the phone on Instagram. If you'd like to book a 30-minute or a 1-hour video consultation, again, you would join me on panel just like how I'm on panel right now. And let me put this back up on the screen. If you book a 30-minute or a 1-hour video consultation, this is also part of the special, you do get your first 5 minutes free. So you technically get 35 minutes, or you get an hour and 5 minutes. So, and for those who'd like for me to channel, those medium channeling sessions for 30 minutes do start at $125. If you decide to book a 1 hour session, then for the medium channeling, it is $250. $50. And again, you'll send all payments to Cash App or PayPal. Of course, Cash App is preferred, but if you don't have access to Cash App, like if you're an international subscriber or you don't have a Cash App account, you can send your payment to PayPal and then email me, send me a screenshot that you made the payment, and let me know what it is that you'd like to book. Of course, you know, depending on the amount you send, I know which one you want to, but there is a reason that I want you to send me the email. That way, everything is in writing. So, because I have had issues in the past with trolls lying about, you know, paying to book readings when they actually didn't. This is why the process is now different. This is also why the prices are different, because when I was offering psychic readings at prices that were lower, a lot of people were trolling and, you know, just doing things just because of all of the low vibrational frequency from the events of February 9th. So again, send your payment through Cash App or PayPal. After you send your payment, email me at alignedmanifestations@gmail.com. Send your screenshot and let me know what you'd like to book. Your payment is what secures me scheduling and scheduling you. Technically, your payment is you booking, and that secures me being able to reserve a spot to have you scheduled. So anybody that wants to do a reading tonight or a consultation, send your payment now, because I'm going to be more than likely going to sleep if I don't see anybody that is booking. So with that being said, I want to thank all of you. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting the platform and supporting my channel. I do appreciate it, Andrew. Great show, D. Thank you, Andrew. God bless you, my good brother. Appreciate you. So family, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for supporting the channel. And again, for those who have previously asked over this past week how they can support the platform, how they can donate, you can send all your donations to my Cash App, which is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. And it's also the same Cash App that I put up on the screen for the psychic readings and the video consultation. So family, I love you guys so much. Stay empowered. I hope you feel empowered after leaving this live, and I hope that you guys receive your healing. Y'all continue to come back. Stay tuned, because we will be back. I want to say tomorrow, but it's already almost 1 a.m. So we'll be back later today. All right, family. Y'all have a beautiful day.